Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have started to write new stories and I hope you stay tuned. And I would really appreciate your inputs on my videos. So comment down below if you would like me to change anything about these videos except for the voiceovers, since it has become mandatory policy on this platform. So feel free to mute the audio if you do not like the voiceover. A lace top slipped down your shoulder slowly, following which you removed the tight skirt which was embracing your waist and legs perfectly. Quickly putting on a loose t-shirt and a cotton pant, you sat on your bed, opening up your social media app to tend to a few texts you had received. You quickly looked through the texts. Few of them were from your friends, to which you quickly replied back. Some of them were from a few dating apps on which you had registered. Not wanting to look through the probable matches that the matchmaker app brought you placed the phone on the nightstand. With your back lazily placed on the headboard, almost melting onto the bed, your mind quickly notified you of something which automatically moved your hand to grab that phone that you had placed afar. Switching on the Instagram, you jumped to your search bar and typed a name in haste. The account instantly popped, on which you clicked without wasting another moment. New photos. A thought crossed your mind. You scroll down slowly, some well placed carousels and pictures of a football match, probably in a European country. Most were selfies, some banners, and photos with men. You sighed, feeling somewhat relieved. He didn't move on. Another thought crossed your mind. But why? You once again tapped on the back button from the account named at P. Jimin. It was not just any account you would randomly stumble through. Jimin, that man was your boyfriend for 5 months. He broke up with you a year ago, after which you felt devastated. You lost your hope in love and never thought of dating anyone. Your friends, they tried to set you up with some of their friends, but it never went beyond a single date. You would pay for the date and apologize for the inconvenience you caused. At some point, not only your friends, but you have also questioned yourself on why you were so broken and attached to a relationship for a time period which was more than your entire dating period with him. You shook those disturbing thoughts again as they started to fill you up with negativity. Was I not good enough? Did he find someone better? Why didn't he bother to tell me the reason? Did he think that the relationship was not worth it? In the midst of it, your mind lost the count of intrusive thoughts, and slowly tiredness of your body took over you. The next morning was as usual. You prepared your breakfast and got dressed up, even though it was a holiday. To a person looking at you, it would be hard to suspect that you were so disconnected with the world. Rummaging through the cabinets and realizing that you were at a point to restock your supplies, you got out of your house to the convenience store. It was a beautiful morning walk for the grocery. Walking on the tile floor, you gently pushed the cart to the corner of the store where they kept your favorite chips. As you were about to grab that orange packet of chips, another hand reached out, instantly taking it off the shelf. Annoyed by the other person, you looked to your left to see a person you least expected to meet. Ryan, is that you? You stood there in your trance state, not being able to react to the person who was the reason for your current state. Ryan, he softly called out. You turned around, not wanting to spend any more time with this man. You might lose your composure. You pushed your cart, not bothering to answer the man who decided to follow you. Please, Ryan, can I talk to you? You stopped on your track. For some reason, the heart that was beating in fear and anxiety calmed down a little. I just need a few minutes. Can we talk? He asked ever so gently. What do you want to talk about? Can we go to a cafe? It is nearby. You slightly nodded, agreeing to his request. You both paid for your items in the store and stepped out of the building into an upcoming heavy rain. Wasting no more time, the two of you entered the cafe to talk and to take shade from the massive dark cloud that were above your heads. How have you been? Not well. You disclosed that feeling. What was the point of acting that certain emotion does not exist? Jimin took a deep breath, exhaling them slowly. Well, I feel the same. Why? I thought you would be happy without me. I never said that I would be happy without you. Then why did you leave? Let's not go over that. I want to know. He looked up, meeting your eyes. No matter how much he tried to ignore, he couldn't let go of the fact that he could read your emotions so well even after a year of separation. Are you dating someone now? I'm not dating anyone, Ryan. Why not? You broke up with me saying that things would be so much better for you that way, and I need time. I'm just taking my time. Yes, I broke up with you, but that doesn't mean that I was not in love with you. I love you, and it is not that easy to throw away that feeling. If you say that you loved me or even have that love, then please tell me why you broke up with me. He stayed silent as you waited for him to speak impatiently. Just tell me the reason and I'll be good in life. Because, you know, it's hard for me to get through this. We were literally going great in the relationship and you suddenly broke up with me. I blame myself constantly, not even knowing why you left. Ryan, it was not you. It was me. Then tell me the reason why it was you. Jimin, it has been a year. Whether I like it or not, I need to move on and find a partner. Whether anybody finds me selfish, I don't care. You broke up with me, and this after effect of relationship is not leaving me in peace. Just tell me the reason and it will ease out my mind. Jimin pressed his lips tightly as he felt obligated and pressurized to speak. It was my mom. Ryan looked at him confused while waiting for him to continue. She caught us in the car the night we returned after Jason's party. She confronted me at home that night. She could never accept you into the family due to our cultural differences. I pleaded and begged to her, but she threatened me, saying that if I don't break up with you, she will poison herself. I obliged to her request, Ryan. He was a crying mess by this time, sobbing in his own arms, wiping off the tears of his cheeks with the sleeves of his shirt. As much as you wanted to hug him and comfort him like you used to, your body didn't react to anything. I'm sorry. I didn't know that things turned out like this. Like I said, it's not your fault, Ryan. It was all mine. I couldn't stand up for our relationship. I didn't have the courage to speak up. He sniffed. How is she now, after we separated? She? She is the same, living the same life. I am the one who is hurt, which she never saw. You just hummed in response. There was this awkwardness which you felt as you waited for Jimin to calm down on his own while you kept your emotions down. A few minutes later, he lifted up his head, wanting to say something. Ryan? Your eyes met his teary ones. I don't know how to say this, but can I ask you for a second chance? Second chance to what? For us, our relationship. I've been broken once, Jimin, not by anyone else, but you. I was broken too, Ryan. That is why I want to mend things between us. But this doesn't change anything. Your mother still won't like me. What if she asks you to break up with me again? I promise to stand up for our relationship this time. We will convince her. I won't be swayed by her words this time. Maybe you will stand up. Maybe you will be that shining knight in armor who will go against all odds for the love, but I really don't want to be your Juliet. In fact, I don't want to be Juliet at all. Jimin sniffed as he leaned forward to hold your hand, which you had placed on the table. I don't wish to fight against the nature and world. I don't want to drain out that energy on fights and end up tired and weary for love. Are you giving up on us? Us was long gone, Jimin. After you broke up, we turned into strangers with shared memories and connected emotions. I don't want to go through that again. Not that I'm expecting, but if something like that past happens, I am afraid that I won't be able to hold myself together like this time. You can't be that weak, Wyatt. Are you going to reject me because of a fear? I did not reject you now because of fear. You made the fear in me. You left me just like that. You never felt the need to tell me the actual reason for the breakup. If you had ever told me this back then, I would have waited and fought with you. There was 1 year of gap before this meeting, but you never bothered to tell me. And now you tell me that you love me and want to get me back on this accidental meeting? I'm so sorry, Vayan. Thanks for letting me know the truth. I hope you find someone nice. Someone who your mother approves of. You walked out of the cafe, opening your umbrella into the rain. With the grocery bag in your right hand and the umbrella on your left, you walked back to your home lost in thoughts. Knowing the reason of the breakup may or may not have changed the reality that you were still broken and single. But at least some part of you was satisfied at this point. It may be wise to just go with the flow, heal oneself, and move into a new relationship if any comes up in your life.